It was shock, total devastation, anger, a lot of anger. And since then, it's every day. She loved everybody. She found the beauty in everybody. She found the beauty in everything. Like, she loves sunrises and sunsets. She would purposely go to the best place to watch a sunset in the evenings.
20-year-old Josie Helmendaler was her mother Melissa Davis's pride and joy.
She had everybody laughing and cracking up, and that was just Josie. She just tried to enjoy life the very best she could, no matter what was thrown at her.
She says Josie would light up the room.
You hear that a lot about people. They brighten up any room they walk in. Josie really did.
Josie also had a love for volleyball, helping the Grundy Golden Wave to a perfect season years ago in 2017.
The first set, we weren't playing to where we needed to play. The second set, we finally realized that we need to step up our game and win.
I mean, we did volleyball year round. She was great. I'm not just saying that because she's mine, but she was great at it.
But on a cold winter evening, it all came to an end.
I relive December the 9th every day.
In December 2020, Josie Helmendaler left her home with her friend, 22-year-old Charles Seaton. They went to Taco Bell, and then they came here to a friend's house on Skyland Drive.
They got there, they did found out that 2 victims had been shot, but they had already been loaded into private vehicles and transported to the hospital.
Kingsport Public Information Officer Tom Patton says both Josie and Charles were shot at 11:30 at night. Josie died immediately, and Charles died days later at the hospital, but police haven't released any more details.
In cases like this, they certainly want to look into whether or not this was a targeted attack, whether they were the intended victims, or whether it was random, or whether it was just wrong place, wrong time. And at this time, I don't think they have anything definitive, but it's looking more like it's just a wrong place, wrong time type situation.
Melissa Davis says the early morning of December 9th still haunts her.
When they told us, it was a shock, and I kept telling them, no, it's not her. And even giving us a ride to the hospital to go identify her body. All the way to Kingsport, I was like, it's not her. You are mistaken. It can't be her. And then it was.
Every day, Davis says she wonders why.
Every day, you have to remind yourself she's not here. Lots of mornings, I open her bedroom door without thinking, out of habit, still to this day, to make sure she made it home during the night, that she's in her bed safely. And when she's not in her bed, you have to remind yourself, she's not here. She's not going to be.
Through our investigation, we found out the person Josie and Charles were visiting was this man, 28-year-old Jonathan Smith. We tried to find him to ask him about that night, but it turns out he was charged with murder in May 2021. Police say he killed a man in November 2020, just 1 month before Charles and Josie were shot. Police are still actively investigating both cases. At what point does a case go cold?
Well, I guess the definition of a cold case is when we run out of investigative leads. In this case, we do still have some leads trickling in, and we still are investigating those, but so far they haven't led anywhere.
It's frustrating for Josie's mother, who says she lives with wanting to know what happened to her daughter every single day.
Her room is exactly the way she left it. I mean, her shoes in the floor is where she left them. Her dirty clothes are still in her basket. Because I can't bring myself to wash them. Because that's the only thing I've got left to do for her. And if I do that, then I have nothing else to do for Josie.
But Davis is not giving up hope for justice. Her family has a $10,500 reward for information leading to an arrest.
It's not fair that my child and Charles are gone and they're still there. But also, if they will do this, such a senseless ridiculous crime, who's to say they won't do it to somebody else? They need to be taken off the streets.
Pictures of Josie are forever etched on her grave in Buchanan County, where she went to high school and where her grandfather is buried. Her mother says her biggest message to parents is to cherish every moment you have with your children.
I don't wish this on anybody. No parent should have to bury their child. But unfortunately, it does happen sometimes. So take those pictures, spend that time with those kids, because one day, I hope not, but one day it may be all you have.
If you have any information about this case, you're asked to contact the Kingsport Police Department. We have that number on our website, WCYB.com.